This is going to be like a studio vlog. So today it's feeling a little messy in here, and I'm also feeling like I want to refresh it. So I'm thinking about taking everything off the walls, which might take a lot of time, but I just feel like I want to like move some stuff around. So I just moved a big shelf out of here and switched it out with a like smaller, narrower shelf. Oh, smaller, narrower shelf that we had in another room. And so now I am going to take all these paintings off the wall and see if that's anything. It is like 46 degrees and raining outside. I feel cold to my bones. It's not that cold in here. It's like 66 in here, but I feel so cold, like my bones are cold and like I'll never feel warm again. And I'm even wearing socks, and I never wear socks. So I think I'm gonna drink this tea. It is cranberry pomegranate tea with honey. And I'm gonna drink this tea. I'm gonna take everything off the walls so I'll get to moving, and then maybe my bones will feel warmer, and I will come back and let you know what I'm thinking about doing in here after I get all these paintings down. I have some nails that I had my paintings hanging on, but a lot of them are hanging on gummy bear thumbtacks, but sometimes the gummy bear part, it's like attached to a metal thumbtack, and sometimes the gummy bear breaks off and the painting falls. So I don't recommend doing that. I think you're supposed to do you know what I think you're supposed to do? You're supposed to put something like this on the back, or put like a string or something to hang it from, but I usually just, let me find one. Oh, that one has it too. I usually just like take this back of it and just prop the little gummy bear right here, and then it just hangs right on the wall. So, but like I said, sometimes it breaks off, so don't do that. As much as I liked having all of my paintings up here, it was just feeling like, maybe I was just feeling boring because I had them there for so long. I really am the type of person who likes moving my furniture around, I get itching to move my furniture around and I just start moving stuff. So maybe I'm feeling that way about the paintings. I'm not really sure, but I was just feeling like I needed to take them all off. So I think I'm gonna take I have some other art on this wall behind, and it's not like my paintings, it's just like art I've collected. So maybe I'll take this art and put it on that wall. But I did take the nails out because I know that no matter what I do, it's probably not going to be in the same place. Like I had all these big and small up on this wall, and then I have, all different sorts of shapes and sizes on this wall. So if I use the holes, I use them, and if not, they'll go right behind something else. So I've been watching some like studio vlogs, and I really like hearing people talk through the process of like what they're doing. And I've been sort of feeling at a loss with my art recently. Like I'm in this place where it doesn't feel like my art has enough meaning, and that kind of makes me want to like scrap the whole thing. Like it doesn't mean anything, what's the point? But I don't really feel that way about it. I want to keep creating, but I'm just feeling like I'm at a standstill because I want to make something meaningful. I want to make something that has a story behind it, but I'm just not really sure what that is yet. And so I just need to do something. And so today the doing is just making this an art studio. And I always call this my office, but I really want it to be an art studio. And so this time of transformation is it going from an office to an art studio. And then my next project after this will be creating art again. I've just been feeling very, maybe almost like I made it too much of a chore, and I'm not feeling like I'm loving creating right now. And so I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to get this big notepad too. I got this huge sketchbook and I just wanted to kind of go wild on it. And I kind of am. I just kind of wanted to go wild on something huge. I've been making my cartoons and I've just sort of been running the well dry, and I'm not sure how to refill the well yet. So, all right, well, I'm gonna take the rest of this stuff off the wall and I'll catch you then. Here is this side, by the way. As you can see, it's incredibly messy because I just took all of these paintings off the wall back here, but also it was messy before because I got rid of a huge black shelf that was here and I put this little smaller against the wall metal framed type shelf here because it like is much less obtrusive. But I'm gonna take all the art off this wall and here and see kind of how I want to gallery it with my paintings down here, for putting some back on this wall behind and then putting some back on here. So let's see what we can do. I was doing one of those, like, you know, they snap and then poof, it's done, you know. Okay, I'll catch you when I'm done. I do just want to say, this is like so nice to look at. I didn't paint this one, but just this stack of canvases is so nice to look at. Something about that. I'm gonna hang them back up, but something about looking at this is just really, I wanted you to see it too. Something nice about it. Bet you never seen a signed Allen Ginsberg poster. And yes, I am the luckiest girl in the world for nearly every reason. Okay, the wall is clear, except for one nail up there that I can't reach because I don't want to stand on a ladder in a precarious situation. But the wall is otherwise cleared, so now I'm gonna clean up this stuff off the floor and then start hanging stuff back up. And my thought is that on this side, I thought maybe I would have a thought and I didn't. So we'll get there, but I think maybe I'll like lay out some stuff on the floor and see what the vibe is. Also, cold bones update. I'm feeling warmer. As you can see, I took my little shirt off and I finished my tea. Moving up and down off the step stool really warmed me up, and we're chilling now, so let's get going. Okay, I'm running out of time, but I think I'm just gonna put big ones on this wall. And so I'll probably just do like one more here and leave it. And then on this wall, I don't know yet, but I think it didn't make sense last time because I just kind of put stuff there at random. But now since I like have everything already, it's not like I'm like acquiring random things and putting it up there. I think it'll look a lot better. So I'm really happy with how this is looking so far with just these 4, and then I'll just put one more here. Not sure which one yet, but it's really coming along. So also, I cleaned a little. The floor is looking a lot better as well. I moved all of the books that were up here to down here behind this art cart, and I like organized my sketchbooks and stuff. So yeah, also my lips are irreparably chapped and I keep putting chapstick on, but it was just too late by the time I started. So and that's the update. I'm losing steam. So in order to get the space functional today, I'm gonna just clear off the surfaces. So I'm gonna make sure that all this stuff's off my scanner so I can use my scanner. I'm going to clear this stuff off my desk, and I'm going to clean all this junk off of my drawing desk. Then I'm going to get all of these pictures out of the doorway so it's not sort of a fire hazard. And I'm gonna just put them up against the door for now. And that'll be it. So I would call that a success. I intended to hang up the rest of the paintings, and maybe I'll come back and do it tonight, but right now I don't want to do anything at all. So I'm gonna finish those few tasks and then I'll see if I come back tonight. Okay, you know what? I was losing steam, but I just thought of two things. One, I really want to be done with this today so tomorrow I can come in here and be like, wow, this is my art studio. The second thing is that if I finish it tonight, my reward is going to be that I get to take a little bath. And that's just going to be really nice. And so I'm feeling reinvigorated, remotivated to finish the task. And I'm also thinking, I don't know if I want to put all of the pictures back up. It was maybe a lot, so maybe I'll just put a few and then cook on it. Just kind of think like, give it a little time before I put it all up and see how I like it. Maybe less is more. Keep it simple, stupid, you know. So that's where we're at. Also, I'm taking the plastic off of all these tiny little easels and tiny little canvases because I want to use them. And so I figure if I make it as easy as possible to use them, then I'll use them. So that's where we're at. I know I said I was losing steam, and I am in a big way, but I'm back in because I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna take a little bath. I'm gonna come in here tomorrow and I'm gonna be in my art studio. Okay, bad news. I was sort of putting all of these paintings in this little between the shelf and the shelf, and I am just annihilating this one because it has these mushrooms that I glued on, and they are just popping off left and right. So I think this particular one I'm gonna put somewhere else so that I don't lose any more mushrooms and I can remember to glue them back on. I think we're missing, let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mushrooms. So, and I only have 5 here. So that's okay. What do they call it? Like a not collateral damage, but like it's like where something bad is like bound to happen. Not bound to happen, but it's just like there's a phrase where it's like something bad will inevitably happen, and that's just the bad thing that happens. That's just the bad thing that happens in show business. There's a saying for it. I hope it comes to me. I'll check back if it comes to me. Maybe it's just like that's just the price you pay or something. I don't know. I thought about putting this back up, but I think I'm gonna get like a poster frame for it or something because I just have it like thumbtacked to the wall. But for now, I'm just gonna roll it up and keep it with my rolls. I'll show you my rolls. Just gonna stick it right in here for safekeeping. My art cart. Oh, I think we lost another mushroom. Oh, we didn't. We didn't lose another mushroom. I'm gonna move this though. Put it with the paintings. gently. We're almost done, baby. Okay, so I should have done like a before tour, but here's the after you've got to see me attempt to change my office into an art studio. Here is where you come in. I have my yoga mat because I do my little yoga every night, and then I have my bags to go. I have this lovely door. I sort of reorganized the stuff in the door. I have my spray paints and workable fixatives, my acrylic paints, my paint brushes, and then my like watercolor and gouache, and then palettes and stuff at the bottom. This shelf is still sort of a disaster situation. I have disassembled frames and loose papers and my big paint tarp at the bottom. Then I have a box of art supplies and a box of my 3 camera bags and stuff from my purse. Because when I like change out my purse, I sometimes don't put everything in the other purse that I'm using, and so I need a box for the random stuff that doesn't go into either purse. And so that's sort of in that gray bin. Then I have my depression light. Then I have my tiny easels and tiny canvases, and then I have like some knickknacks that I don't have a place for yet. Art cart, so all of my art supplies and stuff are in this. My wall is now looking really lovely. I didn't decide what to put here yet, so I'm just keeping it simple for now. My couch, my easel, which I lowered down and put my 2 blank canvases on there. This random pile of unsorted and unscanned mail. That's a problem for later. Then my nice lovely drawing desk is cleared off and ready for me to use. Then I have my computer desk. This chair goes here. But I have my computer desk, my laptop. These little things hold cassette tapes, and so I'm gonna hang it on the wall, but I just haven't decided what to put on this wall yet, so I didn't hang them up. And then this shelf, the vibe is similar to the one over there where it's just sort of a mess right now, but I just wanted to get everything out of my way. So I have some boxes of miscellaneous items and then knickknacks that are in really no particular order yet. Then my paintings and pictures, and then my big scanner, all of my sketchbooks, and some books on the bottom. So that's pretty much what I have now. I just want to end this video by saying, sorry, that thing was going crazy. I want to end this video by saying that I really want to document my artistic process more, and setting up this space for me to do my art and feel creative is really important to me, because I like, what do I want to say? I'm trying to edit this video as little as possible, but it's like sometimes I think I like am like afraid of public speaking. Like I get up in front of people and I'm like, I feel like I'm being hunted for sport, and recording myself on camera almost feels that way. Like I've found that some videos I make, I feel like I can be authentic, and then I watch it back and I feel almost embarrassed of myself. And then other ones where I feel like I'm like acting or being something or someone else, I'm like, oh, this is a lot better. Like I'm glad I tried to do it that way, but then it's almost like the reverse happens where like later I'll look back at it and that's embarrassing that I wasn't being me. It's like the embarrassment of being myself wears off after I like can look back and be like, oh, that's really me. So I don't know. I want to make these videos and show my art and how I make it and like what it means to me, especially in these beginning parts where I don't even really know what my art means yet or where I'm going with it. But my goal is to become an artist, and I think I've said before, but like I didn't go to school for art, and you know, I don't have that many like technical art skills, but it's something that I'm really passionate about, and making cartoons is like something that I really love. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna become an artist, and I'm just not sure what that looks like yet. I know that from past experience, like I was reflecting on this past year because I decided, since it's December, if I reflect on my New Year's resolutions now, if there's something that I didn't work towards enough or feel like I didn't accomplish enough, like at least I still have a little bit of time to work on it. And so I was thinking about my art this year, like I picked up a lot of momentum at the end of 2024 and I created a lot of cartoons and I like made them something. And then I think I was sort of resting on my laurels because when 2025 happened, I was like, oh, I'll be able to maintain that same sort of gusto that I had in the fall of 2024. And I sort of didn't. And I look back at what I made this year and I didn't really make that much. And it feels disappointing because it's like one of those times where I feel like I was trying my best and working hard and like doing all that I could, but it just like wasn't that much. And I feel like sometimes that's just the reality. But going forward, I really want to make my main priority, well, taking care of my family and taking care of our home and being the best person I can be, of course, but after that, being an artist and pursuing what I love. And I think a big part of that for me is sharing that experience because I've gained so much from watching artists share their experience online that I want to do the same. And especially like starting from like, not zero, but like starting from near the beginning and getting to like grow my art career from the beginning feels like something that is going to be really special for me to document. Like I was talking about earlier, whenever I've made videos where I'm authentically me and I feel really embarrassed about it, like looking back at those now, it's like, oh, I'm really glad that I like documented that and recorded it. Like I can see how much I've grown since then. And so I think that's why it's important for me to make this as well. So thanks so much for watching if you made it this far. And I've just been sort of messing with this piece of washi tape that I had stuck some of my bird cartoons to my easel with. They have been long gone, but the tape was still there, so I peeled it off and I just sort of been fiddling around with that. But I gotta go feed this thing now. And yeah, I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.